reacting to season 5, episode 14 of Angel. Last episode was another kind of episode to see what time period or what was Angel and Spike, or specifically Angel, was doing during the 1940s. And we end up coming across this person who was heading towards about to become a vampire because he was dying, and Angel wanted to save the people. That was the guy's promise. He wanted to save the people in the submarine. And in that case, the guy ended up losing his purpose, so he's been spending the next 60 years trying to find a purpose, embracing the badness in him, and he still felt nothing but a void, and put that blame on Angel, which is funny because one thing Angel gonna do, he gonna collect that blame. And Angel ended up putting that man at rest because that man came here 60 years later and decided to try to kill Angel's friends as some type of deal exchange. And the thing is, I feel like the only thing that I can really get from it, after talking with a few obviously people who watched this show before me, is that they were trying to compare him to Angel, which I knew and I didn't really talk about because I felt that it was pointless due to the episode beforehand, which was You're Welcome, which was purpose. That before 512, in the beginning of 512, he was going to quit because he felt there was no purpose in working in the Wolfram Heart. But I didn't think they would retouch that subject an episode after Cordelia gives him that purpose again to not give up on Wolfram Heart. I feel like, if anything, this episode should have been like a filler before 512. And then it will make more sense as to why Angel this will be the final straw. I feel like it should have reversed these episodes where that not only would have been a filler to deviate from Eve and stuff like that, but Eve and Lindsay could have been taking a break to find out what big guns they should pull, and then Eve would be MIA because she's still trying to lower the heat of her being here, and then you have Angel already feeling iffy about working for Wolfram Heart. This happens, his somebody he worked with 60 years ago is trying to kill his friends, and then the next episode, which is 512, where that started off with innocent people dying, and that would have been the final straw, which would have made sense because if this was before 512, this would have been 513 would have been my OG 512. It would have made sense because that dude didn't have a purpose, which caused Angel to rethink his purpose, to then have 513, which would have been 512, You're Welcome, been him losing his purpose in the beginning of 512, and then Cordelia would have came and set him on the track. It just feels like them doing that just kind of was a back slap to what Cordelia told Angel to do. So I was like, I don't see a point of me caring about this man. I gotta double it.
Make your day more fun and less hard, no more frowning. Let's get learning ABCs and 1, 2, 3 proves everything from words to weather. We'll discover.
What am I supposed to do? My shift starts in a half an hour.
Damn.
Yes.
All your friends are here and ready, 'cause it's
No, Mom. I can't. You don't want to be a bad apple, do you?
What did you...
Come on. You know Smile Time isn't free. Now get over here and touch it. Touch it.
You're about to take him right in the show.
That's it.
Oh, he draining him. He's about to pass out.
Okay, Tommy. Grammy's gonna be here in a few hours. Listen, Hero.
Oh my God, look at him. Oh no. It's funny because, through the TV? A curse? Or an entity just absorbing energy? First of all, that dude did not have to sound like that. Give me more energy. Calm down. I keep forgetting that we work here.
Looks medical.
Oh, right. Good.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Could be the Joker
Be fucking
from the
serious.
comic books. I know Valentine's was last week, but I didn't take the discount on the card.
Thanks.
He's trying.
I'm sorry, Knox, but you have work to do.
That girl. The werewolf. I was about to say Kate, but she looked just like Kate. Come on.
Haven't told your sister yet, huh?
Not the sort of thing that's easy to jump to in conversation. Oh, by the way, Jill, I've been a werewolf for 4 months. I told her I was going camping in the desert again.
It's okay, Harmony. I'll take her.
How many times,
Get a
Bond?
receipt from the county clerk on that filing I did for the Wayburn case?
Change of venue instead of a motion to dismiss.
Damn.
Unless you meant to do that. Some kind of tricky lawyer maneuvering you're trying to pull. That it?
Yeah. Keep them on their toes.
No, he must have messed up. He must be losing what he got in his brain then.
There's always something interesting going on.
Mm.
And getting to see you. I look forward to that. You?
Okay, bye.
She said, I'm a go-getter.
Anyway,
Then I
I
bring
was
it back.
thinking, I mean,
Right. How did you respond? Well, of course,
They so besties.
breakfast.
Wesley.
It was,
Confused.
breakfast. Well, here we had this very good, very platonic thing going on, and I would have noticed. This isn't just for me. This comes from people who know. This comes from the ladies. The
Oh,
ladies,
okay.
Fred,
Nah.
Harmony, the girls in transcription. Nina's down there right now, turning into a werewolf and liking me.
What's wrong
I
with
don't,
that? What's wrong with that?
can't. I have no time for that kind of...
Because of that.
99.999 ad infinitum % of the best relationships in the recorded history of the world have had to make do with acceptable happiness. Look, Wes, I'm funny and
And?
emotionally useful. I'm the guy in the dark corner with the blood habit and the 200 years of psychic baggage. Get over it.
Oh.
Why?
Take it.
You have to do something about it.
Honestly, I know he might be talking about Fred, but I really hope he's talking about Lila.
Here. Fred,
B, never mind.
it's mystical.
I've been down the strictly physiological route, number crunched all the victims' charts, even had our hospital contacts send over blood samples.
Yeah,
Oh,
all of them in front of the TV.
yep, find the
That
station.
could be something, but I'd still like to get a handle on the pathology.
Good. I'll follow up on this lead.
You deserve some happiness. Well,
Jumped on that one.
not too much.
Yes, he's a bit jumpy.
Not too that. Not too much.
He's realized Nina has feelings for him.
Oh.
By the way,
Let's read the room.
my car is in the shop again, and I was thinking,
Of course.
you
Oh.
and I, we could...
Oh, now
Yes,
she.
Miss Berkeley, the driver's ticket.
Oh, the signals are there, Hefe. Loud and clear.
Wesley.
Nina definitely wants a piece of Angel.
She's now making moves.
Can we get back to the job?
Your wish.
What?
Real popular kid show in the SoCal regional market. It's in the right time slot, the right demographic.
What's it called?
Smile.
Smile time.
Rise and shine. Oh, God. Only giving, like, Five Nights at Freddy's. Or if anything, what's that show called? I mean, that movie, the game called Annie? No, it's not Annie. He's already losing energy? Angel. What the fuck is this place? Whoa, Angel. Hello? What? Let me see me open that door. No, ma'am. Who was this random person? Just, is that the creator of this shit? What the fuck was that? Oh no.
Obscure rainforest pathogen, so I put a call into the CDC.
Fred! Believe me, it's mystical.
Angel?
Whoa. Angel? Is that you?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Angel,
god.
you're...
Sorry, I am late, gang. What's with the big puppet?
He said
Angel,
you fired.
I'm not powerful warding magic.
Maybe in some type of puppet cancer.
I do not have puppet cancer. Come on, guys, this is a serious situation. I'm a puppet, and
Is he going? Look at him rubbing, rubbing hands like Birdman. Angel.
Altered your stress response mechanism.
Yes.
what?
He's saying that you have the proportionate excitability of a puppet your size.
Oh, hey there.
All I won't win the race tomorrow.
Fish and chips.
How hard he tries.
Uh-huh. And I feel just awful. Well, what if Mr. Fish and Chips is right?
Self-esteem
And you'll
is
start
for
dancing?
everyone.
Look at him.
You can dream and be anybody, but
This is wild.
I want helicopters and tear gas.
Angel,
This is war.
Angel, baby, Muppet, Pumpkin. This show is #1 in its time slot.
Muppet Pumpkin?
Turned it
Stop.
into a puppet gold mine.
Yeah, great. You and Gunn go over there and meet with Frampkin. Put some pressure on him, see if he cracks. Let him know we're onto him. Fred, Wes,
Yeah, we
I
don't
need
want
to
to.
figure out what Frampkin did to those kids. Notice, okay?
Classified? Like, be serious. He's smoking to black him out.
self-esteem is how you get it done. Yes.
I'm just waiting for Spike to come through.
Is how you get it
Ooh!
Are you under your desk?
No,
Don't say nothing.
Yes. So, was there something?
Well, I can see your... Is there a reason why you won't look at me?
Because I'm under my desk.
Angel.
Nina, would you mind getting out of here?
Hey,
big guy. You another car?
I was waiting.
First one ended up in the drink.
Spike!
Look at you. You're a
Spike!
You're a bloody puppet.
Oh my god! How the fuck you do that? How you do that? Angel, get back in the room.
You look ridiculous.
Get out of here, Spike.
Oh my god, Angel, you're...
Shut up!
Be serious? Be serious? They is duking it out. Look at the feet.
Harmony, get my call list. Spike needs a car.
You are the puppet. Excuse me for not getting up.
touching the
Glued in
ground.
at the moment.
Mr. Frampkin, we've been tracking an epidemic that's affecting a great many.
Cocoa?
What?
I can have some cocoa brought in. So much accomplishment despite your unfortunate deformities. Deformer what? We have a song here at Smile Time that reminds me of your courage and pluck.
568C set forth in chapter 15 of the children's TV thing.
Oh no.
You turned my boss into a freaking puppet.
Yeah,
Oh, we
well,
will
a
be
fight
fighting.
suits us just fine,
Right.
Papa Smurf. We're gonna let the entire world know what you're up to.
Papa
Up
Smurf.
to? Gentlemen, I bring joy and laughter to children.
Right.
No name calling at Smile Time.
Fuck you,
And
Anderson.
person.
Fuck you, bitch.
Bye-bye now.
Watch that puppet be at gunpoint. This
Get
man.
everybody in here. We got a problem.
Damn, do you need some sleep? Somebody, he needs some milk.
Hey, stupid jackass. Might as well walk into a nuclear reactor and lit the core. I mean, anything could have happened to him, to us, to make our connections with the kiddies. Even turn this angel guy into a puppet.
Which is definitely gonna bite us in the ass.
Then we make sure our ass ain't here to bite.
So tomorrow's gonna be a pretty big show, huh?
The biggest.
Cool. Because I've been working on this great new song about the difference
We don't wanna hear it,
between
boo.
analogy and meta.
Kids is 100% pure innocence, dickwad. You have any
Ooh.
idea the street value that carries down in hell?
Dick wide?
Damn right we're gonna be rich.
Okay.
Come on, fat boy. Why don't you talk to the
Oh my god. Hey.
I want to apologize
Don't laugh at me.
about the way I treated you this morning.
Look, Angel, I understand.
Look.
Pretty sure you
You've
don't.
got this whole...
Stop. She like,
I was turned into a puppet last night. My people are working on the problem. I'm sure they'll fix it. Eventually.
I'm sorry, like, you
I didn't mean to upset you this morning.
has to be serious.
I just...
You know?
Oh.
You're this... I mean,
Not her
God,
bring
you're
it
an actual
down.
hero.
She's bringing it down. Sis.
I don't know. The vampire thing's kind of sexy.
I knew she was going to say that. Girl, calm down.
It all sounds good.
Calm down. Get
But
off,
that's not how I feel.
get off my man.
I know.
Oh!
That's what I like about you.
Oh my god. Who would have saw rapper in my microphone?
I'm paying better attention to
Oh! Oh my god.
No! No, Nina!
She grabbing. She,
Nina!
oh my god, his clothes.
Arn,
My little prince.
Princey Pooh got ate up. His felt.
What did they
Come.
do to you? Medic! You're gonna make it.
Oh, who will fix that?
Doctor! Is there a Geppetto in the house?
In a minute.
Oh, we finally seeing what happened to
So, I want you to keep those glasses on for a full week. Give those fancy new retinas time to adjust. They get see in 14 days.
All the languages, the strategy.
Cute flowers for Algernon syndrome.
him? Okay.
Must be sheer torture.
Well, fix it. Put it
Okay.
back. Why would they do that?
You never know with them.
I can't lose this. This power, these skills, they've changed me.
Oh my God, they
Giving
did
me-
that?
See, I always have a few things going on the side.
Charles, don't do this.
Currently, I have a lot of capital sunk into a shipment that's being held up at customs. Not the person you really are. The ignorant street muscle.
Oh.
High school dropout. I would, however, love to make a deal with Charles Gunn, attorney at law.
You trying to be smart, bitch? What's T? Damn.
Counting.
And he's still here? Third wheeling?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want? Ah, it's all right. Because I couldn't.
No, he's about to go.
They're clear. We ran it through every filter we've got.
No, the
That's
fuck
not
you
how magic
didn't.
works, Nox.
Right.
Really? Merlin?
Merlin.
I don't know how does magic work.
You know what?
Who are you talking to? Because you're not talking to Wesley. Wesley will kill you. And I will allow it.
I love this one.
Look at him.
We went out a few times,
Okay,
but
what happened?
I don't know.
Ouch.
So, you stopped.
Yeah, he's nice enough,
But he's not her man.
but I'm not really looking for so much as looking.
Hang on.
He's not looking at what you're looking at right now.
What happened?
He got tore up.
Nothing. It's not important. Doesn't matter. Go on.
Purr.
I love you guys.
Not him hopping up like this.
Rankin made a deal with some devils to bring them back to #1.
Yeah,
Sure?
and you did
That's
too.
sure. Every contract signed with the lower planes is filed in the Library of Demonic Congress.
No.
Point is, you
Actually.
want to take out Smile Time, take out the puppets.
Well then.
Let's get to killing. And then it pans to Angel. No. Angel, please be serious.
Let it go.
And he acting like it's a drug.
Let it all go.
Look how he already like he's. Look how mad he got. Damn, they at gunpoint filming, bitch. Oh, get him! He's running nowhere. No! Oh my God! Like what? Now her like what the fuck? Oh! The kid's like, this is action and a show. She said, I'm not letting my man happen to my man. Oh, where you get that from? Oh, she had the blicky on go. Literally.
Now come on.
The vent face. Oh, y'all are insane. Oh. Not his shoe dangling out. Alright, go ahead and help her. Bird. Damn.
Nothing. Watching TV.
Am I blasphemous where they're like, that girl's famous? I mean, I haven't seen her in a minute, so.
Oh my God.
She already know I ate Angel.
I ate him.
No, man, but you can.
Wow. Sorry.
You still it?
Takes getting used to.
Tell me about it.
Like 5
Wes and
minutes.
Fred said my condition is improving, though.
So you're gonna change back?
Are you ready to go?
What are you doing for breakfast?
No, not when you like this, but I'm sorry.
Let's find out.
Not let's find out. Alright, well. Now she'll have to lift. How you still maintaining that height?
I think you're right.
And now,
And now,
you better get some rest.
Red?
coming from me, didn't occur to you that
You just like your son.
something might have
Angel
changed?
out.
Oh, screw it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wesley? B. I know Lila's rolling her cask right now, but we move. We up. Me trying to figure out if that was Angel singing a little bit. Probably not, but I swear, like I'm over here like maybe that's Lindsay singing that tune the whole time. It probably is not even that. I'm just being hallucinative, per usual. But yes, that was my season 5 episode 14 reaction to Angel, and this was hilarious. And it's funny because like this is not, well, this was a filler episode, but it wasn't. It was a filler episode that I needed. Like after the last few episodes, it's been tenseful. Angel has been on stress overload. And this is the only time that I will allow them to do Angel dirty, but it's not in a way of dirty. It's for him to see, because he's been like so consumed with work and like trying to, I guess, improve the wrongdoings that the Wolf from Heart has been doing, to the point that he hasn't been like thinking straight or seeing clearly. And this was the first time that he actually like got a talk. And I do like once again Wesley and Angel's friendship and their dynamic, probably one of my favorites out of the show. And I feel like they're truly besties, and it is amazing to see them come together, especially after like season 3 and 4. And Wesley as a character is probably one of my favorites. Like his growth has hands down been one of the most best things to see, because he's giving Angel advice. Knowing Wesley from season 1 and 2, that's a different guy. That was a different man. That man was so clumsy. He was so unsure about what he wanted. He was so just prepared for like doubt. He didn't believe in himself. He always assumed that maybe things would never go his way, or if one thing went up, it probably would go down, to the point that now he's just this different. He's confident, he's reassured, he knows how to help, he knows how to wield weapons and spells. He can, like, he's literally just like amazing. This is completely a different guy from 2 to 3 years ago, and it's so wild to see him every episode grow. And it's like for him to tell Angel and give him that speech about him, you know, and it's, what the fuck is her name? Nina, to talk about how he should, you know, just give it a try. Because to be honest, I think one of the most funniest things and unsure things about Angel is his curse. And if you had to like really dissect and listen to the dialogues relating to the curse, before me, like when I watched Buffy for the first time, which I pretty much only did because I didn't do a rewatch yet. I'm gonna do a rewatch after I'm done Angel. Well, actually, I'm gonna do a rewatch in like a month or in some change. But anyways, when I first watched Buffy, specifically season 2, 13 or 14, when, you know, he became Antlers, I was like, okay, well, it means that whenever he has sex, it's going to trigger him to become Antlers. But it's not. It's his true happiness. And it was proven when he hooked up with Darla. That was his moment. That was his, like, when he was, like, he gave up on everything. He wasn't really happy at all. He was basically depressed. He gave up on just trying to save the world or trying to redeem himself or trying to complete the prophecy. He gave up. So, like, he hooked up with Darla. He hooked up with Eve. He hooked up with 2 girls, and that wasn't his happiness, you know? He wasn't happy with them. He wasn't blissful with them. I don't know why he thinks it's going to be that way with with Nina. But he hooked up with 2 other girls since Buffy, and nothing has happened, you know? And the thing is that they say that true happiness is rare. So the only time he'll ever technically have, you know, like the thing is that the only time he'll ever become Antlers is if he has sex with Buffy. It's the only one who he can have sex with that will make him become Antlers. And the thing is that now since it's happened, maybe it won't, you know, because I was listening to Angel Investigation. I'm always going to shout them out, like, listen, like, as I should. But I listened to them a couple of weeks. I mean, I listen to them every day, but one episode a couple of weeks ago where they were saying that now since he knows that's what's going to happen, if he ever did get back with Buffy, would that happen? Because he, like, in the back of his mind, he would know. So would it change? Because at that time when he did it, when him and Buffy got together and they, you know, had sex in season 2, he wasn't thinking about that. It was nothing in his mind but being in bliss with Buffy. But now he knows. So in the back of his mind, every time he does hook up with somebody, he's going to think about that. So it's never going to be like pure bliss because he's going to be thinking of the side effects of becoming Angelus. So for me, I'm like, why did Angel even say that when he knows that, like, I guess even Angel doesn't know the severity of the curse. But no, he can be with Nina. If anything, I feel like he should have some happiness, or at least not happiness as an Angelus, but he deserves to have some relationship, some confinement, because it is crazy to me that they milked Kangel for like 3 seasons, and then you got Nina coming in here automatically, and she's automatically going on a date with Angel. That's crazy. That is wild. You milked like Kangel and this Will They Won't They, and then you got this new girl coming in, and this is her second appearance, and she's already on a date with Angel. I would have been livid. I would have been like, what? But to be honest, her, like, Angel and blondes is just the funniest thing. And clearly it's just showing, if you ain't blonde, you ain't signed. And she signed. She signed for right now. And him being a puppet with Dana, she don't care. She reassured him that, like, listen, you being a vampire is very smoking. But also, like, I just like you for you. And I mean, I think she understands it because now her life has changed, and she's probably like, listen, I understand, and I don't really care. I just know that I like you, and we'll see where it goes. He deserves a little date, and yeah. But also, who deserves a little date? Wesley. Now, even though I love Wesley and Lila, and I love the enemies to lovers trope, I do feel like in the back of my mind, I always knew that he would always have this, like, infatuation and big emotions with Fred. It was always there. He literally was beefing with his I wouldn't really say him in charge of besties, but he was beefing with Charles for her. I don't think it would have ever went away. I do like that if they're going to give them a try, it's because she is now initiating it, because she didn't really feel him, or she didn't really see him in that way. So it was going to be, like, annoying to see Wesley just keep pushing and pushing, kind of like that guy is. And when he finally moved on, she was kind of feeling some type of way, some jealousy, and then it built up. It wasn't rushed. I appreciate that it was a season built about her, like, side-eyeing Lila, and I'm kind of happy I wasn't delusional when she kept talking about Lila in the ending of season 4, and she made the move. Like, him giving that speech to Angel only for him to be oblivious himself is hilarious. But I do like them. Like I said, when it comes to Angels, like Angel to show ships, I will ship them however they're shown. Like, I know that I love, like, him and Lila. I also don't mind him and Fred. I also didn't mind Fred and Charles. I just think that whatever I see on TV at the time, I'm like, okay, cool. And I wonder how my opinions will change if I do a rewatch of if I would ship Charles and Fred again, like how it was before. It's gonna be interesting. I think rewatch is interesting because specifically with this universe, this is my first time ever watching it. So if I rewatch, I'm like, damn. How did I see this? How did I not see this? So it's gonna be crazy. But next, let's talk about Charles. It is funny because I hate that they're making it seem like Charles is nothing without this Wolfram and hard knowledge. And the senior partners, you can tell the senior partners are totally shady because it took away that Panther. And I know that once the Panther was gone and he didn't have any connections with these people, it was only a matter of time before he loses this source. Now the thing is that they required him to have it, so it wasn't like he asked for it. He was required to have this implant. But now he's made a deal with this man that I'm basically going to call the devil at this point. And I think only one thing can really happen is that he's asking him for something autonomously. I don't think he's asking for money. I think this man, since he's over here asking for everything, he's probably asking for money or he's asking for this man's soul. And for me, I hate that Charles feel like he's not good enough when he's proven that he's good. Like, yes, you do not have to bring knowledge in. Like, we have lawyers for that. Like, let somebody come in. I just hate that they make it seem like Charles has to sell his soul to the devil to have some significance with his friends. The same friends that was okay with him being the same way he was for 2 to 3 seasons. I hate that they're making it seem like he has to have this or he's nothing when he was way better. He was a fighter. He was a strategist. He was surviving on his own before he even met Angel in the group. He was a leader, and I don't like that now he has to rely on lawyer knowledge when he was never into lawyers and shit like that. He was never into studying. He was never into even hearing about what Fred and were talking about when it was science related, and now he's just all speaks in dreams rules. I just hate that for him. But this puppet thing is funny, and it's just so odd because, like, they had this big ass egg which kept energy, and then I guess the guy who was in the front of it that said not be here must have been the same guy that would had the hand up his back. But it's funny to see the little gimmicks. You saw like the little wand of the moving arms, like the magic of just having being centered around kids, because so many I never thought we would have seen an episode centered around kids. That's crazy. That's how I really saw. I remember a kid centric episode was the boy that didn't have a soul in season 1 or 2. The beginning of this season with the boy that almost got bombed up by his dad. That's crazy work. Like, this was a good ass episode. It's funny. The puppets, the cursing, the songs, Angel, David playing this puppet, and the facial expressions that they did to convey his emotions is so accurate because I can picture Angel actually making these faces. Just the big eternal frown, the eyebrows always low. They even put the little attention to the chin. The leather coat, him just having this big strength to fight Spike and just duke it out in the elevator, walk out like nothing happened, is so unserious to me. And I'm just like, like Spike got an ass whooping and just left. Like what is going on? And the fact that it takes like 2 to 3 days, like no one's taking Angel serious. Like how he's gonna come back from that? He'll come back to work and everyone's gonna be like, oh, the little cute puppy is going. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this episode. Like I'm gonna watch this episode, put it on randomly and giggle and laugh my ass off. But yeah, so that was my season 5 episode 14 reaction to Angel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Angel reactions. Patreon link below the full Angel, Teen Wolf Charm, and Taylor Moon reactions. So there will be links so you can see when I upload. Until next time, make sure you say peace.